asking for justice. We're asking for the LAPD to fire this crooked, murderous cop. We're right now in Boyle Heights. We're right in front of the Hollenbeck LAPD station. Currently protesting Officer Frank Hernandez for, I'm sure by now everyone has seen the viral video of the young brother who was brutalized by the officer, and that's what we're here doing right now today.
It angers me, but at the same time, I'm thankful that he didn't murder the guy,
It's upsetting to be fighting for what we've been fighting for many years, for decades, right? Even before my time.
Because I've seen the violence. I used to be a gang member myself up in Ventura County. And I said, instead of fighting my own raza, gotta fight for them.
Because of their track record, right? Even when we look at this particular officer, we know that 10 years ago, he murdered a day laborer in the Westlake district. How many more lives does he have to change before they realize that he needs to be immediately fired? And so that's what we're asking for today, is for him to be immediately fired and for them to bring charges against him.
No cop that can viciously beat somebody, no cop that can kill somebody should be standing in our streets working.
My brother was murdered by Long Beach PD. It's going to be 3 years ago, so every time there's a protest for police brutality, I come out. But my brother was riding the Long Beach station, the blue line, and he was unable to pay the $1.75, and there was an altercation between him and the police, and the police ended up, he threw him onto the oncoming train.
Desbaratando familias, a mi hijo me lo mataron en el metro de Long Beach. Y lo que queremos es justicia, porque no es justo que estén desbaratando familias, nos dejan destrozados. Que Dios los bendiga a todos.
César Rodríguez! Say his name!
César Rodríguez!
Say his name!
César Rodríguez! César Rodríguez!
You're not surprised anymore for whatever the police does, because they think that because they have a badge, they're able to do anything, because obviously the DA doesn't do anything to them, So, well, justice for me would be for these killer cops to go to jail, just the way any murderer would go to jail.
Of all these people, and I also feel ashamed that they killed my brother, and this little kid is right here, his son.
Ideally, they should be servants, right? Public servants, people that we're supposed to trust. But they have time and time again have broken that trust and have abused us, have brutalized us. So we have no faith in the LAPD or any law enforcement in general.
I lived it. The only good thing about it in these days of age, the technology. The technology is helping us. Now we're using that power, to enrol us here. So back then, you don't have none of that. The cops beat you. They beat you, it's your word against them.
Historically, it's done nothing for me, right? Well, let me take that back. They have brutalized me. In fact, I've also been the victim of police brutality. So what they have done is they've had a negative impact on my life, in the lives of many people here in this community. You hear a lot of these pundits, right, on news media talk about, what about black on black crime? What about brown on brown crime, right? The difference is that when we are accused of these crimes, they throw the fucking book at us, right? We get life sentences for killing our people, right? This BS criminal justice system is worked against us, and it's in favor of them. So I don't think it's gonna happen, but that doesn't mean we should not continue to fight and demand those things.
Today we thank you for coming out, for not being intimidated by the Sheriff's Department, by LAPD, and coming before in solidarity with the families of the victims.